I feel like I've been watching trailers for Ruffy and the Riverside forever, like many indie games, but now it's finally out. The results are a bit mixed. First of all, the art design is what drew me in from the initial trailer. It is absolutely stunning, with characters looking like they were drawn on a notebook and then slapped into a polygonal world. This makes them pop in an otherwise drab environment. The star of the show is of course Ruffy, who has to stop an evil cube-like entity from destroying the world. It's a collectathon type of platformer, and there's a lot to do. It's ironic that a lot of the puzzles and mission structure of the world has been copy and pasted around, because that's what Ruffy can do. Before that, I should mention Ruffy has typical platformer hero powers as well. Ruffy can run, jump, spin to attack enemies, which there aren't many of, and glide with the help of a little bee friend. Also, nearly every texture in the world can be copied and reapplied to other things in the world. For example, copying lava and then reapplying that texture to a lake will then turn that lake into lava. It's more of a puzzle game, with platforming just being the way you get around. And a lot of these puzzle setups are done over and over and over again. There are mounds that require you to flip symbols, boxes that have to be broken in a certain order, sunken treasure chests, and so on. Upon seeing all these activities laid out, it immediately detracted from the experience. Also, I was having trouble solving puzzles because I thought of solutions that should have worked, but the game didn't allow me to do it. Finding out what textures will work with others is a chore, and I get that the game had a limited solutions because it's not a AAA game, but it was still frustrating. For example, there's a shark early on terrorizing little fishies, and I tried numerous textures to turn it into a less threatening presence. The only texture that worked was a rock. Why couldn't I have liquefied it to make it one with water? It's like how I solved puzzles in the Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright games, but the game wouldn't allow my feedback. Basically, as creative as Ruffy in the Riverside looks and presents itself as a whimsical world full of creativity, it sure didn't come across that way with its puzzles. It's not a total bust though, as again, I love the art, it ran relatively well, and the mechanics were solid enough. There is joy to be had for sure. I just wish it had offered more sparks of joy to make it a more memorable experience.